Tonn Ostergard, President and Chief Executive Officer of Crete Carrier Corporation. Tonn Ostergard was raised in Custer and Dawson counties. He is a graduate of UNL and Harvard Business School. After 5 years in public accounting at KPMG, he joined Crete Carrier as CFO and became CEO in 1992. Crete Carrier Corporation was founded in 1966 and ranks as one of the largest privately owned trucking companies in the country.
In 2016, we celebrated our 50th anniversary, and that's just an incredible milestone when I reflect back on that. And in preparation for that event, it was really fun to reminisce. And as I said in my comments when we visited with our employees that night, we had a big gala at the Pinnacle Bank Arena, and I said this is an opportunity for us to spend a little bit of time reflecting, looking in the rearview mirror, so to speak, and reflect on where we came from and celebrate all those milestones along the way. And it's always fun to do that and realize how far you have come as an organization from those early days in 1966 serving Alpo and Crete, Nebraska to where we are today. But I also said it's really important we look out the windshield, look at the road ahead, look at all the opportunities that exist.
As CEO, Ostergard has led Crete Carrier through many changes and has seen advances in the technology utilized by transportation companies.
Change is happening every day, everywhere, and if you don't change, if you don't embrace change, you're going to get left behind. So technology's been a big part of our change. I think it's helped us do our jobs more efficiently and more safely. I think it's just improved how we serve our customers. The supply chain is so vital to the strength of the United States economy. We're a vital part of that supply chain, so the advancements we've been able to provide, I think, has manifested itself in terms of just, in many ways, the success of our country.
Trucking is a difficult industry, and Crete is one of the top 25 trucking companies in the nation. So I think one of the things that he's brought to the leadership, and Dwayne had this too, they have tremendous loyalty with the people that work for them. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year, and one of the things that really struck me was the number of employees they've had with them for 20, 25, 30, even 35 years. And in the trucking industry, to have a trucker stay with a company for 35 years, that says something about the leadership.
Tonn credits the employees of Crete Carrier for the continued success of the company.
Ironically, probably our greatest strength is our people. And at the same time, we don't have enough of them, and therefore that's our greatest weakness. Our ability to attract more people, I think, is critical to our long-term success. You know, I think we've got to see as a state that we surpass that milestone of 2 million people for a population base. I think that's something we should aspire to. How do we grow to 2 million? That's what supports the needs that our government has to supply the services. We got to have a tax base that's broadened to do that, and it starts with having enough people that then will in turn attract more businesses to the state.
Tonn and wife Holly are both actively involved in community service, chairing the successful capital campaign to raise money for UNL's College of Business Administration, as well as serving many other local organizations. With the leadership of Dwayne Ackley and Tonn Ostergard, Crete Carrier has expanded service to 48 states and is a leader in its industry.
Yeah, I believe that Tonn has had a huge influence on the local economy, the state economy, and the national economy. If you drive anywhere in the nation, you see the impacts of Crete Carrier. And if you see the impact of Crete Carrier, there's thousands and thousands of trucks all over the entire country. Then you see the impact of Tonn Ostergard.
That was something. Great, thank you. Really, to all the members of the selection committee and the state chamber, I just wanted to express my humble gratitude for the recognition of this honor tonight. Just all I can say is thank you. You know, unlike the other recipients, the other
honorees tonight. I didn't take great risks with the startup company that created a national brand like Godfather's. I didn't invent a technology that literally revolutionized the production of food around the world. And I certainly didn't have the vision to pioneer the advancement of wireless communication across our state. To a large extent, I'm just extremely very lucky and very fortunate. Dwayne Ackley took that initial risk with the startup when he incorporated Creek Carrier a little over 50 years ago in 1966. He, along with other pioneers like C.L. Werner in Omaha, helped revolutionize the transportation industry when deregulation presented an opportunity in 1980. They had the vision and saw the importance of an efficient supply chain in delivering raw materials and finished goods across the country. When I joined Creek in 1986, after spending 5 years in public accounting, the industry was booming on the heels of deregulation and fueled by emerging technologies that provided advancements in productivity and efficiencies that allowed aggressive and creative companies the opportunity to grow. I had the chance to join a great team and utilize my financial background to provide analysis that converted productivity to savings and work with that team to evaluate and deploy the technology that transformed trucking into logistics. I would say probably my biggest challenge, frankly, was the fear of failure, as the lifespan of a family company often does not survive the second or third generation, thus failing to perpetuate that early vision and success of the founder. Today, thanks to the collective efforts of a talented team, both past and present, Creek Carrier and our related companies are one of the leading transportation and logistics companies in the country, and proudly one of the largest family-owned companies in the nation. Tonight, we have a few members of our management team I would like to recognize, including a third generation, my son Winston. Would you and your spouses all please stand and be recognized? Sandra, you didn't stand. I know you're out there. Thank you. You know, another rewarding aspect of my business career has been working with great friends to advance projects for the benefits of the community and the state. Again, I've been very lucky and fortunate to be in the right place at the right time. Success in business, or any endeavor for that matter, is magnified when experienced with friends who share a common goal. It is those friendships that provide the greatest reward of accomplishing something that only a team working together could achieve. Many of those friends and colleagues are here tonight, and I just want to express to you my thanks and appreciation for your friendship and the great pleasure I've had working with all of you. As I further reflect on my good fortune, it all starts with family. I feel very, very fortunate to have been raised in rural Nebraska on a farm in Custer County before moving to town in Gothenburg. I worked for Matt Williams at the bank in Gothenburg State Bank, and that was very influential to me growing up. I even attended a one-room schoolhouse for my first 2 years of education, something that I'm very proud of. My parents, Ron and Kayleen, provided incredible support and motivation for me and my brother and sisters. One grandfather was a rancher in Cattleman, while my other grandfather was a retailer running a clothing store in Gothenburg. In their own way, unknowingly at the time, my family exposed me to the art and science of business. By their example, I learned hard work, self-discipline, and above all, ethics. Of course, my greatest good fortune is my wife, Holly. For those who don't know, and she'll remind you if you don't know this, she is really the true trucker in the family. Having graduated with honors from Southeast Community College with her CDL. Together, we're so proud of our 2 children, and now their spouses, Hallie and Chad Cruz, and Winston and Amanda Ostergard, along with their kids, Avery and Will. Again, I want to acknowledge Dwayne and Phyllis Ackley, truly my other parents. They provided great support, inspiration, and a foundation of a solid company. As most of you know, we lost Dwayne on September 17th, but Phyllis continues to be literally the Energizer Bunny of the family with boundless vitality and strength. So, while I humbly accept this award, it is an honor shared truly with family, co-workers, and friends who have made the journey today possible, but more importantly, contributed in so many ways to the good fortune that has brought me here tonight. Thank you.